Get ready for a whirlwind of sports news. Real Madrid and Manchester City are set to clash in a Champions League epic with Vinicius Jr. Stepping into the spotlight, we're breaking down the predictions, the matchups, and all the drama. But that's not all. We're diving deep into the predicted lineups, exploring who's in and who's out for this massive game. And in a twist, we've got a surprising directive from Real Madrid to their own fans ahead of this massive match, all thanks to Pep Guardiola. Plus, we're teasing even more high-stakes soccer action coming your way. Don't go anywhere, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Real Madrid versus Manchester City, a Champions League showdown. This is it. The UEFA Champions League round of 16 is heating up as Real Madrid hosts Manchester City for a first-leg clash at the Santiago Bernabeu. With both teams eyeing European glory, this is a matchup you absolutely cannot miss. Real Madrid, despite missing key players like Kylian Mbappé and Rodrigo, will lean heavily on Vinicius Jr and Arda Güler to lead their attack. Los Blancos boast an incredible record in the UCL round of 16, having won 13 of their last 15 ties, and they've secured the first leg at home in 10 of their last 12 knockout appearances. Manchester City, fresh off a dominant 3-1 FA Cup victory over Newcastle, arrives in Madrid with momentum. Pep Guardiola's side already tasted victory at the Bernabeu this season, beating Real Madrid 2-1 in the league phase with goals from Nico O'Reilly and Erling Haaland. This marks their sixth two-legged Champions League tie in the last 7 seasons, promising another intense battle. Fans are buzzing with predictions, with many expecting a tightly contested affair. Analysts are weighing in on how Real Madrid's injury woes will impact the game, while City's strong form makes them a formidable opponent. The stakes are incredibly high for both clubs as they vie for a spot in the next round. Will Real Madrid's home advantage and historical knockout prowess be enough to overcome a resurgent Manchester City? Stay tuned as we break down the tactical battles and key player performances that will decide this epic encounter. Vinicius Jr. In the spotlight, Real Madrid versus Manchester City lineup deep dive. As Real Madrid prepares to face Manchester City in a highly anticipated Champions League round of 16 tie, all eyes are on the team's lineup. Coach Alvaro Arbeloa faces a significant challenge with absences like Kylian Mbappé and Jude Bellingham, while Pep Guardiola's Manchester City boasts a full squad. Vinicius Jr is expected to be the focal point of Real Madrid's attack. With Mbappé out, the Brazilian has a prime opportunity to reverse his relatively low goal count in the competition this season, aiming to replicate his impactful performances. Arbeloa might pair him with Brahim Diaz, who has impressed with his experience and recent form. However, concerns linger over the fitness of Ferland Mendy at left-back due to Alvaro Carreras' injury. On the other side, Manchester City arrives in top form with Erling Haaland back in the fold. Anton Semenyo is also poised to play a key role. City's unbeaten streak of 11 games adds to their confidence. The massive number of absences for Real Madrid, including Mbappé, Bellingham, Rodrigo, and others, forces Arbeloa into difficult lineup decisions. Fans are closely watching how the team adapts, with many expecting Vinicius Jr to carry the offensive load. Manchester City, despite missing Josko Gvardiol, Rico Lewis, and Mateo Kovacic, appears well-equipped to exploit Real Madrid's vulnerabilities. Can Vinicius Jr rise to the occasion and lead Real Madrid past a formidable Manchester City side? Get ready for a tactical masterclass as we dissect the starting XIs and predict how this Champions League clash will unfold. Santiago Bernabeu hosts UCL blockbuster, Real Madrid versus Manchester City live. The Santiago Bernabeu Stadium is set to ignite with a high-stakes Champions League round of 16 showdown this Wednesday night, pitting Real Madrid against Manchester City in what promises to be a thrilling encounter for the 2025-2026 season. With a 20:00 GMT kickoff, this match features two of Europe's elite clubs vying for continental supremacy. Historically, These giants are incredibly evenly matched. In their 15 Champions League meetings, Manchester City has secured 6 wins, Real Madrid has claimed 5, and 4 matches have ended in draws. Their most recent clash in December 2025 saw Manchester City emerge victorious with a 2-1 win. The officiating team for this momentous game will be led by Italian referee Maurizio Mariani, supported by his compatriots Daniel Bindoni and Alberto Tegoni, with Marco Di Bello as the 4th official and Daniel Chiffi overseeing VAR. Fans across the globe are eagerly anticipating this clash, dissecting past performances and current form. The statistics highlight the intense rivalry and the fine margins that often decide their encounters. The presence of VAR officials Daniel Chiffi and Matteo Marchetti underscores the importance of every decision in this crucial tie. Can Real Madrid defend their home turf against the reigning champions, or will Manchester City strike first in this knockout battle? We'll be bringing you every moment of the action, but first, a surprising directive has been issued to Real Madrid's own supporters. Find out why. Pep Guardiola's shadow, Real Madrid's fan directive ahead of Man City clash. In a surprising move, Real Madrid officials are reportedly laying down the law to their own fans, and the reason is none other than Manchester City's manager, Pep Guardiola. Historically, Real Madrid fans have been known to direct insults at Guardiola, stemming from his past role as coach of fierce rivals FC Barcelona. However, ahead of Wednesday's Champions League round of 16 first leg against Manchester City, the club is determined to prevent any such incidents. Marca reports that a meeting between club officials and fan group representatives made it clear that chanting insults against Guardiola is strictly prohibited. This directive comes at a time when Real Madrid fans are under increased scrutiny from UEFA following a recent incident involving a fan giving a Hitler salute during a match against Benfica. That incident resulted in a €15,000 fine and a 1-year probationary period, with any further misconduct potentially leading to a partial fan ban. The football community is abuzz with this unusual fan management strategy. While some see it as necessary crowd control given past penalties, others question the extent of club intervention in fan behavior. The history between these two clubs, marked by dramatic Champions League encounters, adds another layer of intensity to this already high-stakes game. Will this strict fan policy ensure a focused atmosphere for Real Madrid, or could it backfire under pressure? We've covered the biggest soccer stories, but stick around for our lightning round recap and a full call to action to keep you connected. And that wraps up our top stories. Real Madrid and Manchester City are gearing up for a massive Champions League clash. We've dissected the predictions, lineups, and even a surprising fan directive from Real Madrid. Don't miss a moment of the action. If you enjoyed this update, smash that like button, subscribe for more breaking sports news, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know your predictions in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.